Hello everybody, Simon Quigg with Van Quinn Coins and Bullion here, and today I'm doing a video about things that I've been buying. I've been buying stuff from you guys. You guys tell me that you have something you want to sell. We work out a price and you send it to me. I've been buying a lot of stuff in the office lately, and I've also been buying stuff through Instagram, Facebook, and just other sites online where people are generally selling things or reach out to me to sell things directly. So this here is almost 6 ounces of gold 1/10, and this will be available on the mailing list as of this video launching. And a lot of these other items will be that you'll be seeing, and the mailing list is available through the Tier 2 membership, the Silver Stacker membership through YouTube. So I am going to kind of make some room here for the rest of the items and just kind of talk about some of the general pricing. Prices will be subject to change. The Eagles I will have currently, as of today, gold is just about 30.30. These are going to be $335 each, and the Philharmonics and Maples are going to be $325 each. So I have plenty of those in stock if you guys are interested, and a part of the mailing list there. Otherwise, if you guys are local here to the shows, I will also be selling these items directly through the shows there. All right, get the last few of these moved over. Been buying some coins lately, so got a stack here. This is very unfortunate because I think this coin is probably gem and someone just over dipped it. So it still has some nice luster, but when you go like this, it is just flat. So it is unk detail, and I actually, if I don't have this coin in my album, I want to crack it out and shove it in there. You know, if I am going to sell it, it'll be like $270 or something like that. I got another one here. This one is sad. Someone submitted this, and you can see on the back there, 91S and the old PCI holder, and this probably needs to be conserved. I will probably crack this out for conservation because this is probably a 64 or 65, which is like a $400 to $600 coin wholesale. So this is definitely worth spending a little bit of money to get conserved there. Got some more modern stuff. This is just interesting. It's not super expensive. It's probably $100, $150, but you know, you don't really see coins. Obviously, this wasn't meant to circulate, but aside from Eagles or things, you don't see 70s a lot. So it's just kind of funny, kind of an inexpensive novelty item there. Got a nice, super flashy walker. These always go pretty quick. And I have some wholesale buyers that are always looking for those too. Another inexpensive, just high grade, 40%, $50 there. Some bullion that I've been getting in is just a variety, and a ton of this stuff, like I said, will be available on the mailing list at shows, and just let me know what you guys want. These are really, really nice chunky privateer rounds. I've got 2 of them here, and you know, I'll probably be asking somewhere between 30 and 40 bucks an ounce on those. I'm not quite sure what they're going for online, but I think that should be pretty fair there. Put those out there. Got some Onza stuff. I'm just going to leave this in the packaging and the flips. Got a 1 ounce 94. That's a little bit better. This proof is kind of spotty, so I might try to dip that or just sell it for a couple bucks less than I normally would. It's unfortunate, but that is what it is there. Got some nice unk proof dollars. These have been flying off the shelves at shows. You know, I sell these really, really cheap, and they're available also through the mailing list. A lot of this bullion is very low margin, guys, and it allows me, for just you guys, just a couple bucks a month to have access to basically wholesale pricing. I price it what my wholesaler pays me, and then gives us both a deal. I don't have to ship it to them, and you guys get a great deal there. I got this really nice reverse proof Libertad 5 ounce. This will probably be somewhere between 250 and 280 bucks on there, depending on that. This was really cool to pick up in the office. Just this bejeweled Germania stuff is always in high demand, and This one is a particularly gorgeous example. Just kind of high, not really high relief, but they got that sitting on top of the coin there. I got a full set of Zombucks. So got the St. Gaudens on there, got the Peace Dollar, got the Barber, and these sets sell for between $500 and $600 on eBay. So I will probably be on the low end of that. For the mailing list, we have this Morgan. Buffalo, I thought this was interesting because the rest of these are the fronts of the coins, but the Buffalo is the back. Just something that's a little different there. Move these up, give me some more space. We got a seated, not a seated, pardon me, trade, and that's what the backs look like. The backs are all the same. Trade dollar. We got a walking Liberty zombie. We got a flying dying eagle. So flying eagle cent. Mercury dime. And a standing Liberty quarter. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting here that the Buffalo is the only one that's actually on the reverse. Move these guys over there. I got a good amount of eagles. This is almost a full date run. It's a lot of back dates, 80s and 80s and 90s. So we got those there. This is a full sealed mint tube of 2021 Eagles. I'm not sure if they are type 1s or 2s. The prices I don't think really change too much, but I know that they're going between like 40 and $45 a piece. So I'm not quite sure on what I want to do with those, or if I just want to sell them sealed and kind of be done with it. Got some more miscellaneous gold here. This is kind of interesting. See if I can pick it up with the loop here. Pardon me. This is a, let me orientate. This is a 1/200th of an ounce. And there's basically like 15 or $20 in gold there. Nothing crazy, but you know, it's kind of just a novelty item for someone that wants a piece of gold. A couple of half grams, probably be, you know, $55, $60, something like that on those. And then we got a 1/4 ounce Cougarand. Always cool to have something a little bigger. I always try to stay away from having, obviously this is kind of just a joke, the 1/200th of an ounce, but I typically don't try to hold on to anything larger than a 1/4 ounce. If I get half ounces of gold or full ounces of gold or larger, I just pay what I need to and get it right to the wholesaler same day or next day, just because the margins on them are so low normally. And so if gold goes down, you know, $50, even $25 might cut your margin in half. So I always just try to, you know, granted the quarters are, you know, still pretty low margin these days. So if you're buying that kind of stuff, pretty good for you. A little tougher for someone trying to make a living doing this. We got some cool encapsulated. We got Pac-Man on there. We got the child, Baby Yoda, of course. And then we got some cool Lionel stuff. These, I do not think these Lionels will last long at the shows. I don't know what they're going for, but I think that they'll be pretty quick, just based on the demographic. This is really cool. So this is a cartridge, and this is produced by someone called Glass Panther. Pardon me, Glass Panther, with a mouthful. So just kind of cool. Puts a sticker on there, and I believe this is sand cast, so he could just kind of cleans it up. But that is a 2-ounce piece there, and you know, I'll probably have $75 or $80 on there. I'm sure someone will pick that up. Make some space here. Push this off to the side. Got some stuff that I kind of think falls more into the generic category. Pac-Man is a little nicer there. Spider, kind of generic. OPM. We got the King of Cool, Steve McQueen. Cougarand. Some random vintage rounds. Trade units, stuff like that. I got a 1.5 ounce Bird of Prey. And You're the Horse. And then these owls are always pretty generic. So a lot of that stuff will just be kind of sorted into categories and then thrown up online. I got 3 of these 5-ounce You're the Goats. And these are pretty popular, typically selling between 38 and 40 bucks an ounce. You know, it's so funny because, you know, a normal premium item, you know, I'm so used to it being, you know, 32 bucks or whatever, but it's, you know, with silver being, you know, close to 34 bucks an ounce, it's like, you know, it's only $4 over an ounce for something. I'm sure the premiums on these were exorbitant when they came out in 2015. You know, I'm not quite sure what the value was, but I'm sure it was, you know, plus $10 an ounce or something like that. But it's just crazy that basically the premiums on these have halved since they came out. So about 10 years ago, actually. Got another Galaga 1 ounce round. Cool. We got the Who. That's always nice. I'm sure stuff like that will go pretty quick at the shows. I got a whole stack of these. I think these are all Libras. Be cool if they were something else, but I think I got 10 of those there. Put a couple there. This one, guys, I know that this is not going to last long. So I try to be pretty apolitical about this stuff, but I think this is pretty sweet. It's a 1 ounce silver pistol, and you know, these are going for 130 to 150 bucks, which is crazy high premium, but they are selling. And this will probably be sold, probably sold at a show. I think someone will pick that up for 130 or 150 bucks. But just the detailing is really, really nice. The engraving, the gold on there. And of course, you have the inlays, everything, serial number. So that is cool. Just put that there. A few other odds and ends. I got some more slabs too. Cool. This is just kind of a cool enamel piece from Cuba. That was kind of a collaboration thing. I don't know if they're still doing this. See if they get that to focus. That's pretty. Got some just random copper rounds. You know, I'm not a big fan of copper. I recently just had a lot of it, and I basically sold it for $1 an ounce, just because it's like it just takes up space in the case. And you know, I don't pay too much for this, or I basically sell it what I pay for just to get it moving. Put that stuff out there. This was really cool. This is like a sterling silver shooting medal from, I'll hold it by the edges. I believe this is from about 100 years ago. Dundee Public School Competition. I guess I don't know if it's specifically shooting. I'm just used to them being shooting medals. Song prize, Scottish Song Prize, okay. And then they got the person's name on the bottom there. We'll see if we can get it to focus. No, it will not focus. But that's cool. I don't really know the value on that. Just kind of an interesting piece. I'll probably put, you know, 50, 100 bucks. I don't really know on it. Or I might just throw it up on eBay at auction and just let it go from there. Get some of this stuff moved around. Make some space. And the last few stacks of slabs. These are kind of odd. You know, they are genuine, I believe, rounds or something from, they're from North Korea. And you can't sell these on eBay. So there's really no way of me figuring out what they're worth. And I don't know where I'll sell them. I might sell them in a show, just throw them for, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks a piece on them. They're unique. I mean, again, I can't pay much for this stuff just because there's not a really easy outlet for it. But if you guys are interested or have information about it, let me know. All right, the last few things here. Got a nice just Unk Washington quarter, nothing crazy there. This is my first 2025, finally, you know, 3 months in. People keep asking me, and it's certified. I don't know if people want that, but I will have one 2025. 87, MS69, nothing crazy there. And 2025 P, Year of the Snake, kind of interesting. And then got a pair of these reverse proofs. And as you guys saw in the previous video, I've been picking up a lot of this, not intentionally, but people have just been selling a lot of it. So I got a pair of that. This will probably go up on the website too. Probably not the mailing list, but this will probably go up for $225 or something like that, which is basically wholesale gray sheet on that. So that'll be a good price for somebody there. So let's wrap up this portion. That's about everything, just from a high level view. And again, a lot of this stuff will be available through the mailing list on the Tier 2 membership. If you guys are interested in doing that, please let me know, and I will get you guys squared away. It's very easy. It's just a Google Drive link. The prices are updated daily, and I try to keep the quantities up to date as well. So let's wrap this up, and we will dive into the giveaway now. All right, everybody, so let's dive right into that giveaway. For today, it's going to be this 1787 Connecticut halfpence. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered. We are rapidly approaching 1,000 subscribers, so that's very exciting. We'll be doing a giveaway when we hit that, in addition to the usual giveaways. You can reach me via email through the links in each of the videos. If you're interested in buying any of the coins, my website, Instagram, Google, and eBay are here. Products, lots and lots of coins being uploaded weekly. Really good pricing on these 2023, 2024, and then I do have one 2021 Morgan and Peace dollars, as well as a great price on some of these Silver Eagles as well. Instagram, follow me there. I'm posting daily updates. I will be having a just 2 hours, 3 hours after this video goes live on eBay at 8 p.m. Today, Friday the 28th, I will be having a ton of eBay lots, bulk stuff, type coins, all going up there for auction. Lots of auctions ending today as well. I typically like to start and end on Fridays. And let's get into the giveaway. So grab the comments there. 48 comments. Thank you, guys. All right, John, Joni, John, Irk. You are the winner, and for the next one here, we are going to be doing this silver Ike dollar from 1971. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered to win that, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.